Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel Punishka Tutorials. In this video, we will learn about the difference between the scalar and the vector quantity. So let's begin. The physical quantities expressed by the magnitude alone are scalar quantities. Okay, if we have a physical quantity which has only magnitude, in that case it is considered as a scalar quantity. The physical quantities expressed by magnitude and direction both are vector quantities. If we have the magnitude as well as the direction of that physical quantity, in that case it will be considered as a vector quantity. A scalar quantity is expressed by unit and numerical value. Okay, when we have the magnitude of the scalar quantity, in that case it is combination of a unit and a numerical value. Example, 25 meters per second. Here 25 is the numerical value of the magnitude and meters per second is the unit. So if we have only the numerical value along with the unit, it is a scalar quantity. Whereas in case of vector quantity, it is expressed by unit, numerical value and direction. Example, 25 meters per second due north. Okay, so 25 is the numerical value, meters per second is the unit, and due north. Okay, that means the work is going on in the north direction, or the object is moving in the north direction. We have the information about the magnitude of the quantity and the direction also. So in this case the quantity will be considered as a vector quantity. Let us see a few examples of scalar quantity. The length or distance, mass, time, temperature, density, volume, work, energy, power, pressure, speed, quantity of heat, specific heat, charge, resistance, mechanical advantage, frequency, angle, etc. Okay, all these are the scalar quantity. Examples of vector quantity are momentum, displacement, velocity, moment of force, impulse, weight, electric field, dipole moment, temperature gradient, etc. Okay, all these physical quantities are vector quantity. A scalar quantity, they can be added or subtracted by simple algebraic methods, whereas the vector quantity, they can be added, subtracted or multiplied by different algebraic methods. Scalar quantity is always positive, okay, whereas vector quantity, it can be positive as well as negative. Okay, and negative means change in direction. Okay, when the value of a vector is negative, when the physical quantity has a negative magnitude, it means that the physical quantity is working in the opposite direction. A scalar quantity is represented by an alphabet. Example, M, kg, T, F, V. Okay, whereas in case of vector quantity, it is represented with an arrow on the alphabet. Okay, in this case force. Okay, force, we have an arrow on top of it. This indicates that it's a vector quantity. Similarly, in case of velocity V, okay, we have an arrow, so that this shows that there is a direction in which the object is moving. So if we have an arrow on the alphabet, it means that it is a vector quantity, and if we do not have a arrow on top of the alphabet, in that case it will be considered as a scalar quantity. So these were the basic differences between the scalar quantity and the vector quantity. Let's revise one more time. Scalar quantity. In scalar quantity, we have physical quantities which are expressed only in form of magnitude. Okay, we have only magnitude and we do not have any information about the direction. Whereas in vector quantity, the physical quantities are expressed in the form of magnitude as well as the direction. A scalar quantity has a numerical value and unit as in the magnitude, and in vector quantity it is expressed by unit, okay, magnitude, that means unit and numerical value, along with the information about the direction. Scalar quantity can be added, subtracted, okay, whereas the vector quantity can be added, subtracted, or multiplied. Scalar quantity will always be positive. A vector quantity can be positive or negative, okay, and if the vector quantity is negative, it means that the work is going on or the object is moving in the opposite direction. And scalar quantity is represented only by using the alphabet, okay, and the vector quantity, in case of vector quantity, we put an arrow on top of the alphabet which denotes that it is a vector quantity. So these were the differences. If you have any doubt in the video, please comment it in the comment section. Thank you.